is. I hope everybody's doing well. So we are going to take a look and see who is coming towards you. We are going to use the Crow Urban Oracles to get started, which I don't use these very often. I don't know why. I think the last time I used them was in a members reading. Okay. So who is coming towards you? Who is coming towards you? We're going to do 4 piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Okay, let's see what we have here. So pile 1, y'all have number 54, Wrath. Okay. Pile 2, number 37, Preparation. Okay. Pile 3, number 24, Illusion. And pile 4, number 6, Bond. Okay. So who is coming towards you? There's always that little bit of a meditation after this intro. If you want to pause it, take a deep breath, meditate, set your intentions, what you're gaining, what you're wanting to gain out of this reading for your highest good. Please remember you're in control of this reading. They're meant to be helpful, not hurtful. So click off at any time it starts to feel too triggering. Keep an open mind. This could be a message for a friend or family member, someone close to you where perhaps maybe you can get some advice. And yeah, that's everything. So timestamps for everything else will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. So if you chose number 54, Wrath, well, there are some piles that are chosen where I get into the reading and I think, now, let's just say you were very drawn in to this picture right here. But when you look down and you see Wrath, that kind of deters you from wanting to choose that pile, right? But there's a reason that you were drawn to it. I feel like that there's something here that's coming towards you that you need to be aware of. 54 is 9. 9 is a number of almost completion. So there's something that's coming to a head or a boiling point or something like that where maybe you've reached your limits. Maybe you're seeing this from someone else. 5 is about change, but also conflict is what you see in this card. 4 is about stabilizing something. So there's conflict, there's stabilizing something, and there's nearing a completion. Okay, so who is this? Well, I feel like we're going to tap into someone's energy that is not happy, I want to say. We'll start there. I'm going to start with what's the T. I do play these by ear, well, I guess depending on how you're looking at it. I do play these by intuitively, what I hear, what I see, what everything. So I'm just going to start pulling the oracle cards as I feel. But we're going to start with these. What's the T? Who's coming towards pile 1? Who's coming towards reflecting? No facts. Never has the facts and makes stuff up. Lies. The inside scoop. A closer look, nosy, up in your business. Someone's mad. Hustling is here. Making it rain. Focused on money and getting it. And then you have love on the brain. Daydreaming, fantasizing, dreaming, and nostalgic. So somebody's thinking about the past. Somebody's thinking about something. They're reflecting on it, and they're mad. There's this energy of being upset because there's no facts, and you also have this kind of nosy energy here that seeing something but not understanding it is something that's here too. Overanalyzing or overthinking. This person's going back through everything. It's like going back through watching a movie and at the end of it going, what? I don't get it. And then having to restart and watch it again. And then it's like you start to see things you didn't see before. Kind of like the Sixth Sense, in the beginning of it. It's, hopefully you've seen that movie, but the beginning of it, it tells you, gives it away in the beginning, but you don't see it until the end, and then you're blown away, and you're like, wait a second, go back to that scene, go back to the beginning. There's somebody here that's analyzing, looking at evidence or facts or truth. There's this feeling of making stuff up, of lies that are here that could be bringing in this wrath, right? Someone's anger, and the details of something. Also, there's this boundary feeling that's here that is causing jealousy or anger. Does that make sense? This is definitely someone that's in nostalgic energy, but I don't think that they're feeling the nostalgia as far as the Six of Cups and upright, good memories or thinking about things like that. This is someone that is in the reversed effect of that. So like there's this emotional awareness or baggage that's here. Let's start getting the tarot. Wait. I'm going to get one of these. Because we'll see how many comes out. But I want to see... That's smoky quartz, by the way. I don't know why. I feel like somebody was wanting to know that. This is what I always have on my desk that I hold. I just cleansed this with the Aries full moon. So, and we're sitting here talking about the wrath here. So, yeah. Something coming to a head is definitely here. What do we need to know? Did y'all hear that? What did we need to know? And then the crow in the background started making noises. We have official person, number 22. Someone finalizing something. There's a bunch of distractions all of a sudden. I had my phone go off, the crow, and then there's a squirrel that just made a loud noise outside by my window, jumping a fence. Expectation is here. 222 is here. So there's this balance that's coming into play. We are fixing to go in Libra season. When I'm filming this, timeless reading, but there's this feeling of balance that's going into play with this. Can I have one more? I want to know what the underlining energy of this wrath is. Bad health, number 31. Something having a negative effect. This having a negative effect. That's the underlining energy of wrath. So why is someone so upset? Because of the negative effect that something is having. And it could be about a decision, because the 222 and the official person, with me saying this is number 9, things coming to a head or a close. 2222. Hey, Siri, what is the angel number 2222? Guidance, balanced energy, and fair interactions in all life areas. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. Balance and fairness in life in all areas. So there's this need to have like structure or security or some kind of foundation, like solid foundation. And because of this bad health, because of whatever's occurred here, it's affected that stability. Also, I feel like you're expecting something here. You're expecting something. Number 39 is here. Community. There may be a unity around this as well. Foundation, people, places, things. Some kind of unity around this. Because I already talked about there being a foundation. Obviously, if you're in the 9s, that means that something has longevity. There's a determination that's here from this person to get past the devil here, get past this devil energy. Capricorn. But it's self-focused, though. It more so has to do with not as much the situation and who it's protecting, but the person's protecting themselves. Protecting what they feel like is a negative energy around them. There's this need to defend or need to protect yourself. I don't know why I keep having to move that around. The sun just showed up. Did y'all see that? Very bright. So something's needing to be balanced and needing to be fair, needing to be shown. Something's needing to be shown. Reflecting. This person coming towards pile 1. Yeah, the Hierophant. Reflecting on what's right, what's fair, what's the balance thing. Taurus energy. No facts. Yeah, the World in reverse. This has to do with an ending or a closure. No facts around circumstances with an ending. There's a lack of closure about this because I feel like there's anger here. Why is inside scoop? Yeah, the Page of Swords in reverse. This is like somebody feeling like you don't have the proof or evidence, or you're making something up, or you're not spying. There's this anger around spying, not having the right information. The Page of Swords is a messenger. When he's in reverse, he may come to you with the wrong information. This can also represent gossip. Why is the hustling here? The Queen of Cups. Making it rain, focused on money and getting it. Some of this may come from being in a position to where, like, this feels like when someone gets upset with you because you are, have you ever had a friend that's a really good friend, but they, like, get upset in a way or kind of jealous over you, even though they're, like, happy for you, but you get more, or you get something, or I don't know, whatever it is. This is someone that has some insecurities here. And about the situation, maybe about themselves. I'm not sure which. But they have some insecurities that are playing out. And it has to do with, like, the other person getting so much. Or because of the anger that's here. Over the anger that's here. Like a misunderstanding about that almost, though. There's something here to do with seeing something on the outside, but not seeing on the inside. Like seeing a big, beautiful house, but the inside of it is, ran down, in some way. It's not seeing something for what it is or how it is. There's also a focus on something else, like redirecting your focus towards something else. Cancer energy's down here. Why is the Hierophant here? Reflecting. That was heavy. The Hierophant is heavy. It's about a spiritual lesson. You have that Six of Wands in the reverse, which is a lack of being able to see or understand what the lesson is, or how to overcome the lesson, or understanding why something was not successful or are moving in a certain direction. What about that? There it is, the sun, right there on the sun. In reverse, Leo energy. There's just both Leo energies. Something could happen around Leo season. That's July and August. This is not seeing something clearly. Not understanding, not seeing something clearly. This is someone here that needs more information or needs to get some kind of facts or something like that is going on. Why is the world here in reverse? Yeah, the moon. This is someone that I feel like that is unclear about an ending or unclear about whether or not something's over or how something got to a certain point, because there's just no facts that are here, not having information, not knowing the truth, not seeing something for what it is, making something up, lying about things. The moon here is about an illusion, not being able to see things clearly. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse? Strength in reverse, more Leo energy. There's a lot of Leo energy here. So your person could have Leo heavy in their chart, or they're thinking about something significant that happened in Leo season, which again is July and August. There's something to do with the timeline here that may be important or relevant to this person. I don't know if that's as relevant to you. Is this your energy here? The Lovers. Gemini energy. This is getting it. This is understanding or getting it. Hustling. What does this person want? We'll come back to that in a second. What does this person want? The lack of having the strength to explain something is here. I don't know what that means. Or the bravery, maybe, to face something or to acknowledge something. This can also be somebody that's spying on you as well, trying to figure out if there's something here that you can overcome. It's funny though, I think that the more that they sit on it, it kind of is backfiring on them. Like they're going in a reverse effect of how they see the situation. So at this point, this person may just be angry, you know what I mean? Like, but the Three of Cups here in reverse is a lack of committing to something. So, or this could even be the inside truth or scoop about broken commitment, not being able to work with someone, not being able to figure something out. This could be somebody that's having a frustration with this within themselves and just the situation itself. What does this person want? Actually, what's going to happen here? There's something here to do with focusing on a relationship. It may be this, because I was thinking of what's going to happen, but then my mind switched to this. I got kind of fixated on it. So I think it has to do with this happiness. Being happy in a relationship. Getting it. What makes you happy in a relationship? Or this is like a self-focused kind of energy though, you know? Someone being in something for themselves or having a desire or wish for something to play out in a particular way. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. this is a healing. This is recovering from a betrayal or loss, something not working out and ending. This is like somebody desiring something like that. Everything kind of just working itself out, I guess. I would say this is mutual because you have the Lovers here, but let's just see what's going to happen. What's going to happen? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Three of Swords. The Devil in reverse. This is going to sound bad, guys, but that's what I just heard in my head, okay? I feel like something's going to break your heart before it heals it. And I don't know what I mean by that. It's just something that popped in my head. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. There is weight that's being carried here from this. This is like a hard energy to describe, to be honest. It's like a kiss and a slap. You know what I mean? There's this... The point of this is the Devil's in reverse. So let's fixate on that for a second. Despite something here initially hurting the Three of Swords. I don't know what this has to do with. Words, information, the swords, actions. But the Devil being in reverse is removing or getting over something. Getting out of the toxicity of something. Getting away from the bondage of something that's been holding you down. But then you have those 10 wands here. So there's still this burden or weight that's here from this. It's not like it's being fully lifted. There's also like this idea of taking responsibility. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Yeah, there's a lost opportunity that's here for a second chance. There's why is the Three of Swords here? Yeah, there's the Six of Cups with that Three of Swords. That's the first card I identified with in the reading when the oracles were out. And that Three of Swords is what I also identified to it, is there being a significant, betrayal or pain or damage that's been done. There's this significant damage that's here. But there's still a Six of Cups upright now. See, that's what I'm trying to explain. There's damage here. This is like when the deeper the scar, the longer it takes to heal. But there's still like goodness that comes out of this too. This is like going into, I feel like, closure. You have all these 10s now on the table. I talked about 9 before that. And you have the Wheel of Fortune there. So this is kind of like fated to occur in this particular way, and it's an unfortunate event. It's unfortunate. But it's fated to settle in this energy. Why is the Devil in reverse? And the Page of Cups in reverse. There's also this idea of a sense of maturity here, like understanding something in a way that you haven't understood it before. It's like pertaining to I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up. Pertaining to the idea of love or affection or consideration, compassion, empathy. There's this feeling of maturing in that space. I feel like the more experiences I have in my life and the more and more I age, the more I understand the significance of and value to certain things in your life and what consists of being valuable to you and what doesn't. And that's different for everybody, right? But I think that's what's happening here with this Page of Cups in reverse with the Devil in reverse. There was some sort of idea, maybe a toxic way of thinking, a toxic understanding, a toxic situation that was there's this maturity from that, like moving on from something. So why is the moving on from a situation, just releasing it? This is kind of like saying, well, I didn't know as much then as I do now, or I reacted in a negative way in that situation, or I could have handled that and that better, This is like this is what's being released. Why is that 10 of Wands here? There's still a weight, yeah. There's still an awareness of the weight that something has caused. Tell me about this person that's coming towards them. Can you tell me something about this person that's coming towards them? Yeah, the 5 of Swords in reverse. That's an energy of wanting to make amends. It's the conflict we talked about. This is someone that wants to let their guard down. But this is weird. I don't even know how you can be in an energy like this, to be honest. Maybe it's just for right now. But this is somebody that wants to kind of let their guard down. But they're also their guard's barely down. You know what I mean? Like you can maybe see their eyes, maybe some of their hair. It's a feeling of still being very protective of yourself. Because this person, I feel like, is kind of ready for that. They already have like a preconception of this going in too. What is it? The 8 of... They're trying to stay out of their head about it. But what's the preconception? Can you tell me what that is with the 7 of Wands in the reverse? the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the 9 of Wands in the reverse. This is someone that feels very... I laugh because their perception of you couldn't be any worse than what they have imagined in their head. They feel this is an energy. The Queen of Swords is like she's been done really wrong, bad, and she's hurt, So I think this person understands that you're hurt in this situation. Overwhelmingly so with that 9 of Wands in reverse, or there's this energy of just giving up. I don't know if this person was trying to break you though to that point. Yeah, Justice. They feel like that it would be fair. Libra energy. There's that balance that we've been talking about. They also think, they feel like that you feel like you are being fair, or you're on the right side of karma, I guess you can say. Yeah, the 2 of Wands. For some of you, this person may feel like that you just kind of went your separate way here. Or that's what you're planning. You have the Star in reverse. I honestly don't feel like this person's very optimistic, but I also feel like that some of that has to do with who they are and how they see situations. Like as far as expectations go, this is somebody that would want the greatest thing but expect the worst, and they tend to lean more into expecting the worst more often. What should I do here? Let's see what's your energy here towards this person. Wait, what do they have to stay out of their head about? Page of Wands. Being curious. I feel like this person may try to stay away from being curious about anything or being curious about you, or What is that? Mentioning something? Yeah. The Knight of Swords. Overreacting or reacting. To be honest, this is kind of like trying to keep your cool. It's the Seven of Cups. It's weird, but I feel like this person's just trying to, like, stay out of their head. Well, this person does get in their head at times, and they may just start to go towards, like, other options, like what other options that they have. When I tap into this and this kind of energy, it's somebody's thought process of being motivated to come towards you. Their thoughts about coming towards you, you know, but it doesn't mean that this person's going to fully follow through with it. And I'm just now, with this person, seeing that with this. Because this is somebody that just kind of, I think they talk themselves out of things. They try to, this is somebody that's saying, no, I just want to get out of my head about this. And they could move towards other things or look at other things. Yeah, the Four of Wands in the reverse. This is escapism right here. Like, this is somebody that's trying to escape the lack of peace that's here. So they may do this from time to time, just kind of escape to that place. This could be with anything, by the way. Seven of Cups is many things. This person could have many different ways to try to occupy their mind, right? How are you feeling in this situation? Paul 1, how are you feeling in this situation? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like maybe you wasted your energy or time or resources here. You may feel as if there's no longevity here, no long-term kind of goal or anything that you have in mind. You also, there's this feeling of like you ran out of patience here with something. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. You may be juggling different ideas of this in your mind. Scenarios or ideas. Page of Pentacles. Did I say Page of Pentacles here? Anyway, Three Pentacles, all these are pentacles. So you're thinking about the foundation, the stability, the security. You're trying to like find sense of security or making sense here with this. This is you juggling everything back and forth. But that Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Give me a card for that. How is Pile 1 feeling about this person? Yeah. This is kind of looking at a situation and saying, well, if this happens, I'll do it this way. If this happens, I'll do it that way. And just leaving it like that. You're trying to, again, find that groundedness in this. But you don't have a clue what seeds are being planted here, you know. So I think you're just trying to prepare yourself. More Pentacles. You may be focused on your finances, on your home, on your stability at this time. It's like you're doing that in your head and you're doing that physically. It's like being projected outward. Two of... This could be like, you know, when you feel a little off in your head and it makes you feel better if you have a organized space, or at least for me it does. It's kind of, I think if I remember correctly when I was reading about it, I think that it's kind of like a trauma response, but to me it's kind of human. It's human, you know, like when you can't control the things that are in your mind to gain some kind of sense of control or peace. If it's something that's what's important to you, is that groundedness or sense of security, then you'll kind of organize around you, you know, control the things that you can in order to feel that way. So that could be what you're doing at this time. Yeah, because you don't feel like that you don't feel like that there's also this feeling of not feeling comfortable about there's a taking energy here, like wasting your resources. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're saying, okay, if it goes this way, then okay, that's it. Or if it goes this way, okay, that's it. This is like, I think you'll be fine either way is the energy that I'm feeling. At least you're trying to convince yourself of that at this time, because you're trying to find that sense of security in this. Yeah, in the Chariot. This is where you are. This is Cancer energy. This is about you. This is about you being open here too, as well, with that Five of Wands being in reverse, that Page of Pentacles. But this isn't unfolding here, right? So the Chariot is about getting in your chariot and getting control, like what I just talked about, in your mindset. Trying to get control of yourself, trying to get control of the way you're thinking, trying to get control of where things are headed for you. Find a sense of groundedness. That's the Chariot. And having faith over fear of the situation. Just trying to find that sense of peace for yourself moving forward. Yeah, the Queen, there's the Queen of Pentacles. So, this is where you're kind of focused on yourself here. You're held back, right? You're holding back. You have a Queen to a Page here. This is the second time I've seen this scenario. You have a Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords here too. This may, for some of you, not be love related as well. Taurus energy. You have a King of Swords. You're trying to be, this is what I've been saying. You're in a place where you're trying to get control of your thoughts, how your actions are, your words, your mindset. So you're held back. You're not like giving of yourself in any way. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't give anything, right? When she's in reverse. She's just trying to take care of herself and get her mindset right. I definitely don't think that you're going to be like giving towards this person anytime soon. But there is this fear that you have that you've just given and given to this person, and you'll never see anything in return. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. This is like having to recover also from what you've given this person, or the generosity that's here. This is like fear around this, like having anxiety around this, having to recover from this. Tower in reverse is the High Priestess in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and be careful of this person, because I don't like the Emperor and the Magician next to each other in reverse with that High Priestess in reverse either. Or the Tower. I mean, that's a horrible combination. I do feel like that y'all have broke yourself free from how you saw someone or a situation. There's also like this fear around this still that you're feeling. This is why you're trying to find groundedness so much, is because there's fear around what you've given this person. The imbalance that's here. There's fear around this. Never being imbalanced. Never getting anything in return. Never, whatever your situation is. There's fear around generosity. And recovering, from the Tower moment, from that realization here. Not listening to your intuition in the situation when you felt it, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, well, Gemini, and Aquarius there. You may feel like someone manipulated you here with the Magician and the Emperor here. This is someone here that you've re-released. This is this person. The Fool, Temperance, and the Ten of Cups, and the Hermit. You're just in the Two of Cups. You're trying to focus on like what's important to you, you know? Let's see what this person would say to you. And then we will get some advice. And I'm losing my voice. I don't even know why, because I was fine when I started. Time apart. Will you ever make things right? This person does feel, okay, that you are... Let's just say this person feels like that you're being a way you shouldn't be. Okay? What would this person say to Pile 1 if they could say anything? Okay. Bottom of the deck says, I lied to you. And then this side says, I took the easy way out. Those are shadow cards. So that's like things that you don't, this person wouldn't fully identify with, right? Remember, these are like what they would say if they could. Not that they're gonna. I wish you'd come back. I'm not coming back. Yeah. I do feel like that this person also feels that, I don't know, it's like you're both waiting on each other, but I do feel like that this person does feel like, and I'm just the reader, that they're waiting for you to come to them. Like they're waiting for you to change. Maybe you've done that before. I don't know. Mastery. You've learned the lesson, spiritual lesson. I know exactly what I was doing. I want to be more than friends. I love you unconditionally. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. I don't want to let you go. And time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Let's get some advice. Where's my go-to cards here? I'm going to get 3 cards for advice. We'll get one of these. I want to get one of the affirmators. And then we'll get one of the spirit message cards. What advice do you have here? What's the advice for Pile 1 moving forward with this? Good news, number 64. That's number 10. The wait is nearly over. Expect to hear good news to an important issue that will help have a positive outcome. There's something here in this that you can't see yet that's going to take place or happen. You know, someone getting some kind of good news here could be a reason. See how she's looking at him and he's at the Nine of Swords? The way she's calling in a favor. It's almost like your spirit guides are calling in a favor for you, you know? I want a spirit message card, actually, instead of the other ones I use. I'm talking out loud. I'm talking to myself out loud. Okay. Wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in the state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience, when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad that I got a ticket to the show. This is like being thankful for the lesson or the spiritual lesson. That's that 3 of Swords and that 6 of Cups. So there's something coming to an end here. There's something that's coming to a close. And it's a situation that's coming to an end. Something that's coming to a close. That's that bittersweetness that I was telling about, and about the ending with that 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups. It's like something being painful, but, you know, I'm glad that I got a ticket to the show. Like it's learning the lesson and closing it out. But it's painful. There's pain behind it because it is closing out. Right. Let's get a postcard from the Spirit on that note. What do you have for pile 1? Okay. You are magic. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustling towards your goals and your dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is a time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone. Make that decision and take that one step towards the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes. Good news. That's so awesome. And opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we're saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will also all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't we just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. There's something deeper in this. There's a much deeper understanding that's here that you're not even going to fully have appreciation for until after this happens. And I don't know when this is going to happen, because this person, I don't know, I think they get kind of overwhelmed with it and they switch up, go to escapism in some way. Okay. What's the timeline here on this one? Oh my gosh. Tomorrow looks promising. Here I am like, I don't know about this. The number 33 could be important. March the 3rd could be important. 33, 6-2. Tomorrow looks promising. Well, I feel like that's kind of funny though. It's like, still I feel like it could happen at any time. I don't know why. It's like, to me, it's like, well, tomorrow looks promising, and you're like, yeah, right. Anyway. Okay, let's get some initials to close. This is a long reading. And an N just popped out of the bowl. Not sure what that means. Nope, maybe. Maybe some of you are like, nope. Okay, let's see. We have N, an M or W, an L, a C, clown, something that's coming to mind. Maybe you feel like you were clowned or something like that. U, N, Y, and B. Remember, this can be an Elm. New York. What else? I'm not seeing anything else, but guys, y'all know I'm like horribly dyslexic, right? So I'm not the best person to be doing these letters. You also have, if you never try, you never know. That wasn't very cash money of you. And don't worry about the things that you can't control. And then you have the Xbox controller. That could be important, or this could just mean, again, a sense of control, controlling a situation. Could be a game playing, though, that's here. Like there's been, some back and forth nudges, you know what I mean? You can't almost spell bully in the bowl, by the way. So there's been like this back and forth, I think, that's been here. Maybe for some of you. Okay. All right, guys. I am going to leave you here. So thank you so much for being here. I hope this helps. Good luck to you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile 2. So if you chose number 37, preparation, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so one of the things that I've picked up on when I pulled this card was this, what's going on here in the background of this. You have this bridge, you have this ferry that's coming in. I don't know if y'all can tell that's what that is, but they're getting the clams here. This is also the number 37, which is 10. Growth and expansion, being in alignment and moving on, moving to a certain position or something like that. A ferry coming in, you know, preparation, preparing for what's coming. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here and we're going to get some oracles out to figure this out. I'm actually going to use so I play these oracles now by ear. It feels not, actually I'm not using these either. It feels not the best to me to use the same oracles for every pile. And that might sound weird, but I don't know. I just feel really connected to the cards that I use. I've been using them for a long time, and I just feel like I can intuitively choose which one to use in your reading based off of where the reading's taking me. So that's what I'm going to do. So I guess we're going to use the answer oracles here. There's something to do with over-explaining, kind of like I just did. There's something to do with over-explaining something. Who's coming towards pile 2? Who's coming towards pile 2? What can you tell us about that? Who's coming towards pile 2? Who's coming towards pile 2? Wow, look at that. Look at where that went. It's like perfect. I don't even have to move it. That was cool. You have seed here too. No, I'm going to have to move it just a little bit. There we go. You have emptiness, depression, wondering, gap period, and seed. Nurture, great growth, potential, and possibilities. Okay. So we talked about growth here with preparation. Growing and expanding, becoming in alignment, getting out of this gap period. Who is coming towards how to? Bell. Call, warn, wake up, and signal. Solo. There's somebody here that is core figure, action leader, lone hero. There's somebody here that is kind of calling you in. You may be in this state. I also feel like this person could be in this state as well. This emptiness, this depressive, like kind of just wondering, or a gap period here. It's been a gap period since you've seen this person, but there's this loneliness that's sinking in here and wanting to nurture something, wanting to plant some seeds here, wanting to like seeing the potential here and possibly being happy. And then there's this call that comes through. So there's this person I feel like that's trying to get your attention. I feel like you have no idea this person has like got their eye on you either. Give me one more. Like you're in your own zone over here. Yeah, prosperity, abundance, wealth, good luck, and blessings. Some of y'all, health is here. Exercise, diet, sleep, and there you go. And material relaxation. So, 2 scenarios I'm seeing, okay? Some of y'all, this could be a person that's coming toward you. Some of y'all, this is you. I know this is going to sound weird, but this is you. Your energy's shifting. Pretty quickly. It could have something to do with this prosperity that's here, like having some kind of good luck or a blessing or coming into some kind of wealth or abundance in some way. Something's shifting for you very quickly. I do feel like for some of you, this is a solo mission, okay? I feel like who's coming towards you is you. I feel like you're coming towards you. You're coming, it's just like the situation coming towards you it's going to change you in some kind of way. It's like different. It's for good. It's a good energy here. But for some of you, this is someone someone that could be an old friend, someone that could be an old acquaintance, someone that you may have memories with already, that is perhaps has their eye on you. I think they've been focusing on themselves, but I also feel like they're getting to like this loneliness stage, and they're wanting to plant some seeds here, wanting to explore or, you know, nurture something. Oh gosh, there goes Smokey again. My cat. She's fixing to attack the TV, so y'all be ready for the noise. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to use the Crow Tarot for y'all. Turn my heater off. My feet are toasty. Okay. Getting your feet warm. There's something to do with either someone or you, like dipping your toes into something or getting your feet warm, you know. Warming up to something. Okay. Tell me about loneliness. What is this? Loneliness here. For who's coming towards Paul? Who's coming towards Paul too? It's the Eight of Cups. That can be lonely. You hear the crow? The Eight of Cups is about detaching from something. What is this? This is past energy. Why? I don't know why you're needing to know this, but what is this detachment from? It's the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Being anxious, being worried, being afraid, getting over something, no longer being in this anxious energy that's here. This is something this person's detached from. Maybe they were in this for a while, being worried or anxious or something like that. Or this could be you, remember, so keep that in mind. But this is like emotionally detaching from that kind of feeling. And they're coming out on the other end of it with this, a gap period perhaps in between there, or just kind of feeling a little bit empty now, you know, or something like that. Tell me about the Seed. High Priestess. So there's a deeper understanding or a deeper knowing, Pisces energy, of the possibilities or potential of some sort here. The Star. Yeah, again, a wish, a dream, possibilities or potential. This is someone that's been trying to listen to their inner self, and when they're ready for something, if this is your energy, this is you, like knowing that something big is coming. With that star, something that a goal or wish that you've wanted. Why is the bell here, ringing the bell? The Five of Wands in the reverse. This is overcoming some kind of challenge. This could be competition for some of you. This could be a conflict. Someone else disagreeing in some sort of manner or way. Overcoming the challenges that you've been facing, what pertaining to, you know, being in a competition or something like that with others. It's like overcoming this as being the challenge. This could be, I mean, I guess this could be making amends. Let's see what this is about, though. Oh, Five of Swords. Okay. This is getting over some sort of betrayal, getting over some sort of conflict, mental conflict, you know. Someone kind of, it being like time. Time to move on, time to get over things. Either you're being called here to move on from something that's been causing you some conflict or anxiety, or this is someone that has been kind of confused or conflicted about how to approach the situation, you know, how to come in towards you. Especially because they don't know, they may not know who's around you or what's going on with you. Why is Solo here? Justice. Okay, so I feel like this is someone that's wanting to come in and be fair. Or this is, again, good karma on your side here playing out for something you've done on a solo mission, you know? Libra energy's there. Why is Justice here? What is this about? Justice for what? the Magician. This is manifestation playing out, guys. Give me one more for the fives. Two of Swords, blocking out anything that's keeping you from being able to go towards what your intuition's calling you towards. So you've blocked something out here, or this person has blocked something out where they're able to, like they overcame some kind of challenge, or you have, and you're listening to your intuition about things moving forward. So things are coming into balance here. This is someone that has some kind of vision or idea of what they want that they feel like would be fair, or bringing in some kind of fairness if this is someone here. Wanting to be fair. Tell me about prosperity. Temperance. And this is balance and compromise. Temperance is a blessing as well, and this is about prosperity and blessings. If this is your energy and you're fixing to change, there's this feeling of listening to yourself. You've blocked something off or out, and you've overcome something here where your manifestation is taking place, and it's all fair. It's all, you're in the right, you're like on the right side of justice here. This is why this manifestation is happening. And for some of you, this is something that you're doing on your own. For some of you, this is someone that's coming towards you, and you are their, you are their wish. But there are blessings here, guys. Seeing something as a blessing even. That's the is that the 9 of Cups? No. That's the 6 of Cups. In reverse. If this is someone you have a past or history with, this can be like overcoming the past and compromising, balancing something out. Whatever this is, this blessing that's coming in, it reconciles whatever the past was for you. So this is like, everything I went through was worth it, right? Or this is someone here that has a desire here with you. They've cut something off or out of their life in some way, and they're taking action, to make something right, or to come to you in a very just way, in order to bring balance to a situation and fairness. So take how it resonates. What's going to happen here moving forward? 3 of Wands in the reverse. This is going to cause you to change your plans, or change your way you're seeing something, or what you've wanted originally. So this person coming towards you is going to, or this situation, opportunity that's coming towards you, is going to change the way that you are now moving forward. Like, it's going to change the direction. It's going to change your trajectory that you have. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Something comes to a halt, or this is like needing to take a break, or doing something differently, And there's the 8 of Wands in the reverse. This causes everything to kind of change. This is a huge shift, like redirecting you. What is this about? The 3 of Wands in the reverse. The Sun. This is something big here that is being revealed or shown to you that you can't see at this time, that causes this change to take place, or it's like not what you were really expecting either. Leo energy's there. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. This could have to do with your Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress. Wow. Okay. This goes differently from what you think it will. this is like growth and expansion right here, big time. If you're in a place to where you've been kind of working on yourself here, right? My goodness, that bird's loud. If you've been in a place to where you've been working on yourself, you've been growing, trying to expand, that Empress energy is nurturing yourself, nurturing what it is that you want, thinking about this, even if this is someone, this is seeing now that you want something differently because of that. Or this is someone that may be wanting something differently here with you. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse? Yeah, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is like taking a break from, I really feel like this is y'all's energy, but I also feel like there is someone that's coming towards you too. But this is like taking a break from romantic relationships, you know, taking a step back, no longer working on that, or no longer looking. Maybe not wanting to. Why is the Eight of Wands in the reverse? Something here you take a break from. Something is shown that changes things to you, where, give me one more for this. The Hanged Man. It gives you a different, it's like having to look at something in a totally different way now. Having to do something in a totally different way now. And it could be because of someone coming into your life, or it could be because of something that's happening for you, okay? Either way, I feel like it's for you. But this can be taking a break from a relationship, taking a break from looking, you know, from love altogether, looking into love. That Wheel of Fortune there with that Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is like something, again, not going the way that you anticipated. Yeah, look at that. Three of Cups in the reverse. There could have been some kind of outside interference that causes this shift. Like everything to come to kind of a halt. This is an interesting card. This is the Seven of Wands, right? But it looks like the Fool, because he's sitting there on the cliff, but you just have all these others down here. So he's like trying to defend his territory, you know? So there's this feeling here of putting your guard up or trying to defend your territory or protecting what's important to you or something like that. Protecting others. Thinking about others. Something that there's this big feeling of this being something that you just do not expect to take place. But it changes everything. Tell me more about it. What is this over here? Okay, Ace of Cups. It's a relationship. Some sort of relationship, or some sort of something that you have a lot of care and nurture and love for, okay? But there's this new energy that's here. Maybe you haven't physically gave to this situation. That Queen of Pentacles being in reverse with that Empress. Some of you, maybe that was all your focus. Especially if this is a solo thing. I hope I'm making sense. That's Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Leo is over there. Okay, what's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. either you turn down a connection or you lose a connection here. Gemini energy. But this is a choice. So it's you choosing. I feel like this choice that you're making is either not what you expected to choose or have to choose, or just not what you expected altogether, or not where you thought your focus would be. That's the main point here. Gemini, did I say that? Page of Pentacles. There's a lesson in this. There's a big lesson behind this. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's the Seven of Cups in the reverse. It has to do with the choices. What choice you're making. Making a choice to turn down an opportunity or choosing something else. You know, with the Lovers in reverse. The Emperor. It's a divine counterpart connection. You have the Emperor and Empress here upright. But the Lovers is in reverse. Aries, Gemini. It's the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Something not having what it is that you really need. It's like either you're choosing not to focus on this now, or there's something else that you're wanting to focus on is taking your attention away. It's changing your mindset. So if this is you, and this is like you coming into some kind of blessing or opportunity, you're changing because you're changing your direction that you're moving into. You're growing in a way that you didn't imagine yourself growing, but you're growing in a way where now you're taking a different route. And you may be changing your primary focus as well. So this could be like you're not focused on a relationship, you're focused on something else. For some of you, this could be a relationship that comes into your life where there's this light sun being shown like someone feeling kind of lonely. I talked about this before. Someone feeling kind of lonely and wanting to invest in something, wanting to plant a seed. I don't know though. I feel like for some of you, you don't choose this though. Either way. I mean, I know this would be like somebody new coming your direction and you're just not, you're not interested, or you're not focused on that. Or if this is someone even you know, like an acquaintance here in some way. Differences. Yeah. You don't have the same idea about what you want. You're choosing something differently. And I think this may catch you off guard. I don't feel like that you're expecting yourself to do this. Why is Page of Pentacles here? But there is a big lesson behind this. That's the Nine of Wands, and it almost went in reverse. So this is difficult to make this decision. Look at the Three of Pentacles in reverse, but you are not committing to something here. Either you're not committing to something, or you're breaking a commitment to something. You're severing something, or you're choosing not to participate or not to work with someone. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. For some of you, if this is just yourself, then you're choosing not to work with someone else. Like you find it too difficult to work with others. You'd rather do this solo. You know, that kind of feeling is there. Seven of Swords is in reverse. So again, things are being revealed here. You have the Five of Cups, King of Cups in reverse, the Two of Pentacles. This to me is where the decision here is being made. Needing to make a decision. And I don't feel like, I feel like you some of you may have just moved on from someone or something, or you're moving on from having to move on from something, or you're choosing that. because, or someone is, because of something that's been seen, right? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Even if this has to do with yourself and you've been unsure about a situation, not knowing. It's like things come out. Let me get, what time is it? I want to try to, I feel like I haven't condensed it enough, if that makes sense. I want to try to condense it more because there are two storylines here. Obviously, one is about a person, one is about yourself, but I don't know, I need it more narrowed down. Well, tell me who's coming towards pile 2 and why. I don't know why I'm having to do this. Look at this. Look. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, and then fake accounts. Fake social media accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and etc. There goes the crow again. Something is going on here that comes out. And it has to do with this. And this could also just be someone that's spying on you, right? That has this, something that they want here. And hustling is here, see? Some of you, this is someone that you're deciding not to interact with in some way because you feel like the relationship in itself is not sufficient, like it's not real, or it wouldn't go anywhere. Something like that is here with this. Is something else I'm picking up on. Focusing on other things or focusing on what's actually giving back to you in some way. But some of you, this is someone that you're looking at and you maybe you don't trust them. You can't feel like that you can trust the situation itself, or it doesn't feel right to you, and so you're just choosing to focus on other things. There's a significant, like, I'm just going to focus on something else that's here. Moves in silence. There's some sneakiness going on here, but it's subtle. Grudge holder. There's something to do with someone holding a grudge here because someone did something in secret or silence. Or you're just worried about that. This could be like not sharing your ideas with others, right? I'm not satisfied with that. I want to get one more and then we'll go into advice, okay? What is this romantic love affair here? For some of you, it could be simply that. Mature woman, number 6. Tell me about fake accounts. Gifts, number 17. That's a 6 too. Tell me about hustling. False person. Number 8. This can also be 8. Guys, and the message of concern, number 14. That's temperance here. I just heard there's someone that's worried that something is not you, or it's not, they're thinking that it's not real, this gift that's here, this blessing that's here. There's something about it not being real or being fake in some kind of way, or there's being something behind it. Something behind it. What does that mean? What's behind this? This is what's being revealed. This is what's coming out. I don't know why I needed to get to the bottom of that, but whether or not something is real, something is this prosperity, whether or not it's a real thing or is it fake or something like that. Gift, fake accounts. Mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationship reflects our wounds, and introspection. Somebody trying to figure something out. The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renewal, transformation, growth, changed mind. Okay, I've gone way too down deep in the rabbit hole, I can tell you that. We have clock here. Need time. Takes time. Cycles. Time to heal and progress. There's something to do with mirroring someone else's gift or ideas or something like that. Someone mirroring someone else. This could be somebody that's keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you. Okay, I gotta get out of it. I gotta get out of it. I gotta get out of that. I hope that helps. I'm sorry if I can't. I feel like I need to condense it more, but I can't. If I keep going in, I'm gonna get lost in there because there's some secrets on the table. Like secret moves, secret moves in secret moves, secret energies. Someone holding kind of a grudge over the other, maybe for what you're getting, what you're gaining. There's somebody here coming towards you. Be careful of this person. See, of this person. This could be a mature woman for some of you, but it doesn't have to be. There's this secret, like, obsession or addiction or something that's here. This could be somebody that's, like, jealous. This could also be you. This could be you, and this could be some kind of secret that you're keeping. So I don't know which side you're on with this. If this is a business thing, I feel like there may be somebody here that's jealous, that maybe have a fake account. They're mirroring, like, this new phase or your new, like, whatever your growth is or you're going, what direction you're moving in. It's like they're mirroring that. And they may come across as being generous here with this gifting energy, but watch out for them because I don't feel like they have your best interest. This is a false person here. And so this is somebody that could be coming across perhaps even too like they're hustling or they're getting it or they're focused on other things or whatever. Or they could be like, you know, rewarding you or being kind or something like that. But don't trust this person, whoever this is. I wish I could figure out who this is. And then the other scenario here would be, I mean, this could be your energy too, but there's a secret fix that's here in some kind of way, or someone here that wants to maybe keep something secret too, that wants to kind of offer you something but doesn't want anyone else to know about this, or wants to be like, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. There's some kind of karma that's playing out there though. And this person not having your best interest, like kind of like, I feel like you figure that out though. But it does change your thought process or the way you do things moving forward. Solar eclipse, unexpected major changes. Cosmic intervention and powerful changes of the heart. Yeah, there's something. Tell me more about this. Left out in the cold. Either you or someone's being left out in the cold here in a situation because of not being honest, not being real, not being true, or you feeling like they aren't. Also red could be significant here. Red dress or red, the color red. Unexpected. Yeah, surprises. Expect the unexpected. I feel like there's things about this. Look, wishes granted that I shouldn't know. There's things about this that I'm not meant to know because I'm not meant to tell you, because I feel like there's this shocking revelation. Expect the unexpected. Surprises, mirror, new phase. Something goes in deeper than it should, I feel like. Somebody goes further than they should, goes deeper than they should. Something is there, right? And someone's concerned about this. Concerned about someone. They see something they're concerned about. Feeling left out of the cold, or you're leaving someone out in the cold because you're too concerned about this person and what's going on here. The point of this reading I want you to take away is things are going to shift really fast, really significant for you into a healthier place somehow. Different for everybody. I do feel like that despite whatever the situation, there's some kind of abundance here or blessing that's coming in for you. I also feel like this is contributing or it's pushing the situation. Does that make sense? it's causing this in a way. So this would be like the reason someone's upset, or the reason someone's jealous, or the reason someone's acting a particular way. Or this could be you, and this is something that you're seeing with someone else, but there's this still like not choosing it. It not being what you want in some kind of way, you know? This is like telling someone, I enjoy you, I enjoy this, but I want to focus on my work right now, you know, or I'm not focused on a relationship, or you know, something. It's like something like that. It's there. There's like, it shifts everything. You realize what you really want. It's like you realize either what you really want or who someone really is. Compromise is needed. Number 73. 73 is your card here. 337. There is some mirroring going on here as well. You may or may not be aware of. You have 63, clash of opinions. Yeah. Compromise is needed. In order to have a positive outcome from the situation, it's necessary to compromise, a win-win resolution. Yeah, there's somebody here that you're just kind of agreeing to disagree, or you're getting past with. There's something that's here that you see the challenge, you meet the challenge, and you move on from the challenge, right? But 63, clash of opinions. I do feel like there's some egos at stake here. It says, ego is keeping you in a state of opposition. Set back, detach, and rise above any petty setbacks that arise. Okay. Let's get some of these. Why not? I mean, to take anything away from this reading, I would say there's some prosperity here that you're coming into, right? Embrace the moment. Number 11. My stomach's growling. Sorry, guys. I'm hungry. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be filled. And then I think you keeping your wish, for some of you, you keeping your wish, you're maintaining what it is that you want, means that someone else may be losing what they want, or someone else just doesn't want to see that happen for you. As sad as much as that sucks, and how, you know, crappy that is. But you have number 4 here. 4/11/11/4. November the 4th could be relevant. Be a light to others. You have the power message to share. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Okay. You shining, maybe someone else's doesn't like that in some kind of way. My stomach is getting out of control, so I'm going to go ahead and get the initials and the charms. I don't know why I'm so hungry, but apparently I am. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, see, y'all, you have the lollipop and the balloons. This is going to push you, or you're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone in some way, and you will see rewards from this. An opportunity to celebrate is something that's here. You become what you believe. Yep. It's just like, that's what it is, really. I think that you're going through something good in some kind of way, and there's someone or something tries to almost kind of get in the way of it. Does that make sense? R, F, V, L, Y, N, and J. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave y'all here, okay? So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness. Of course, I hope this helps. Good luck, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Okay, pile 3. So if you chose 24, Illusion, then this will be your reading. So you have this crow that's looking into the mirror. The mirror's broke. And then you also have this little key that's down there at the bottom of the mirror. An opportunity for you to see yourself or see a situation that you've been in differently could be something that's here. You have these trash cans that are all around this right here, but then you have dandelions here. So dandelions can represent a wish coming true, or wish that you have. But this could be, how you're seeing yourself and what you want for yourself, with that key being like a key or opportunity to see yourself differently or to see your situation differently. Okay. All right, so I play this by ear. It's different in every reading. And I want to use the Once Upon a Dream oracles for y'all. Okay. These are from Moon Moth Goddess. And they shuffle. Awesome. I love shuffling this deck. Okay. So let's see. Who is coming towards pile 3? They need to be aware of. You have romance, okay? Who's coming towards pile 3? Patience and clearing. Who's coming towards pile 3? Faithful. And dreams. You also have hidden at the bottom. This may be something that's been hidden from you in plain sight. This may be something or someone that comes in very unexpectedly that's hidden in plain sight. I don't know exactly what I mean by that. I was just thinking of my friend and she's just texted me. That's freaking weird. Yeah. That's really weird. I was really sitting here thinking of my friend and she just texted me. That may have something to do with you, like in this situation. There may be like a third party energy that kind of brings this in a way. Let's go back to this for a second. Illusion. Number 24. What are you really seeing for yourself here? You know, you may be in between fantasy and reality, or you feel that way even. What's real, what to believe. 24 is 6. 6 is the Lovers in Tarot. So I'm going to start shuffling the tarot while I'm talking. And we are going to use, actually, let's use the Doodle Tarot for y'all. I was going to use a different deck, but I kind of feel called to this. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Wands in reverse. This may be something that you've actually given up on. I feel like this could be romance. It could be a relationship. You've been patient, but you're kind of clearing something away, you know, cleansing yourself in a way, but maintaining this faithful energy that your dreams of what you want will play out. Under hidden, you have worried, overwhelmed. So you may be trying to mask this idea of, being worried that, or kind of overwhelmed with knowing that this may be something that never happens for you or never plays out for you in some way. Queen of Cups and Judgment just wanted to pop out. The 7 of Wands. It's almost like I just smelled chicken nuggets. I don't know why. I don't know where that comes. I don't know where the stuff comes from. But I just smelled. My friend's about to blow me up, guys. So my phone might be going off just for a second. My watch is gonna start going off. She's just blowing my phone up. Okay, hold on. Why is romance here? You may start to get a lot of messages or something. I don't know. Okay. And Ace of Pentacles, you have an opportunity here for, I feel like, romance. You have an opportunity for a relationship here. Patient. I don't take reversals in this deck. If you didn't know that, the Doodle Tarot. 8 of Pentacles with patience. So you've been kind of working on yourself, working on where you are, trying to achieve some goals here. Been patient with yourself, clearing. King of Swords. Head over heart. You've been kind of trying to stay in a logical state of mind, doing what you can for yourself again, cleansing away what doesn't serve you, being self-disciplined here, faithful, remaining faithful in the situation, because you don't know like what's going on. You don't know what's happening with the moon, Cancer energy, dreams. The Knight of Wands. This is like a free spirit. This is like being able to daydream about possibilities. So who's coming towards you? You got an opportunity that's coming towards you. This is somebody that wants to, you know, invest into you. They're definitely overcoming some fears around this. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Again, this is a giving energy. Someone that's being very giving towards you, wanting to offer you something. Wanting to offer you some kind of opportunity or fairness. Someone wanting to offer. This could even be like someone bringing you a gift or something like that. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? The Queen of Wands. This is someone that sees you as like, there's this feeling of wanting to conquer you that's here. But there's someone that sees you as somebody that they want to invest into, somebody that they want to spend time and energy with. Why is this has been like a slow development. Why is that King of Swords here? You have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, this is like structure, self-discipline. This is trying to clear away, you know, what doesn't serve you. Someone trying to kind of get things in the right direction, wanting to take action towards you. This could be somebody like physically taking action towards you with the Chariot, like driving towards you. Why is the Moon here? The Seven of Swords, like the unknown, not knowing. Being risky, something being risky. Oh boy. This is somebody that needs to know. Doing something hidden. Why is the Knight of Wands here? The World. This is traveling. There could be distance here with dreams, the World, moving, you know, starting a new chapter. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is a relationship. Okay. I don't know who this is as far as, hold on, let's do this. I have the Hermit in reverse and the Six of Cups. Some of y'all have a past with this person. You may have already kind of made a judgment call about. Tell me how you know who this is. Who is this to pile 3? Who is this person to pile 3? Temperance. Slow and steady, yeah. Who is this person? This is someone that you feel balanced around, or Sagittarius energy. Who's this person to pile 3? The Emperor. Okay. This is somebody that you see as a divine counterpart. Somebody you see as potential even. Someone that you're approaching carefully, but you see this person as, again, this patient energies here. But you see them as, this could be divine masculine energy. This could be like you see them as your divine masculine. This is someone you don't know. This could be somebody you're identifying with as someone like this. So someone that is a leader or structured. You know, there's a lot to do with structure here. Aries and Sagittarius energies are here, how you're seeing this person. 4 is a number of stability and foundation. Security. So you're seeing this person as someone that is secure, someone that's grounded, someone that's stable, someone that can bring balance and structure. I do feel like for some of you, this is a relationship. This could be a new relationship for you. There's this incoming offer that's here on the table. Someone wanting to be generous with you. And they're kind of having patience here. They're kind of growing or building this, right? They're seeing you in this Queen of Wands. This is someone that sees you as, you know, abundant, very confident, very outgoing, really attracted to you. That kind of energy. So worth investing into, someone that they want to continue investing into. Two of Wands just popped out. This may be a decision that this person's made here, is to come towards you. They want to invest into you. They want to work with you. Tell me about the King of Swords with the Chariot. Cancer energy. Aquarius is there too. You have the Fool. So this is someone taking a chance. They're taking a risk. Why clearing though? Can you give me another card for that? The Devil. This is somebody that may have some sort of ooh, be careful. This feels like somebody that could even have kind of an addiction towards you, like an obsession with you, but I don't feel like that's for everybody. I feel like you would kind of know if that's developing, but this is somebody that they could just be obsessed with thinking about taking action towards you or taking a risk here with you. And they're needing to control this, or they're needing to kind of clear this away. So this is like, I need to take action here so I can get this out of my head. You know, that kind of feeling is there. So that's that. Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer energy's there. Tell me about the Moon and the Seven of Swords, though, with Faithful. Because you can't see Faithful in the Seven of Swords. That's deception, lies. The Moon is also something that's hidden as well, which is your bottom of the deck energy. You don't see this coming, I feel like. You don't see this happening. The Moon and the Seven of Swords. You may be unsure of this person. Seven of Cups. You may be unsure if this is the right opportunity for you, if this person has other options. If this is, you know, imagination is here. That's what we're talking about, is illusions. Unsure of what to believe here with this. This could be somebody that's wanting to, like, you don't know if you can trust them. You don't know if this is good for you, or if this is where you want to be with this person, or... All these are 7, 7, 7, 7, 18 reduced down, 7, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Why is that Knight of Wands here with the World? The 8 of Swords. That's a weird energy, actually. This person, I feel like, is going to... This may be what's unexpected. This person could show up. You aren't expecting this person to bring you something or offer you something. This may be playing out in a way where it's like, it feels almost kind of like a dream or an illusion. It's almost like there's got to be, like, your intuition or that gut feeling is kind of kicking in here in a way. You may be feeling pressured to, you may be feeling the pressure because this person, the way they're coming towards you. Feeling pressure with what? The Ace of Swords. To make up your mind, make a decision, figure out what you're going to do, trying to make the right decision here. This is really catching you off guard. It's like something that you weren't expecting, or you kind of, I don't know. So it's just like you weren't expecting something. And here it is. You have an Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. And you're feeling pressure here in making a decision when it comes to what it is you want to do. This could have to do with, like, moving or changing, like, your location, or it's like somebody comes towards you and they're like, here I am, and you're instantly, like, feeling this pressure of doing something, where before as it was just kind of like a dream, but now it's here, you know? Interesting. What can you tell me about this person? Tell me something about this person that pile 3 needs to know. The Hanged Man. They feel stuck on you, or they're stuck. The 8 of Wands. Some kind of communication. They're stuck. They're wanting things to change. This is someone that may feel this way in their life, or it's just on you. They may have been kind of waiting for the best way to come to you, best solution in this. Maybe they've been stuck from being able to communicate to you, or to make the change take place, or to come towards you in some way. Tell me about that. Pisces. 4 of Wands. This has been being stuck on wanting to unite, wanting to come together with you, thinking about you. Eight of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, they want to... This is somebody that has a desire or wish to move towards you. They've changed the way that they... what they want. It's like someone deciding... changing their idea of what they want. And they want... they want you. For some of you, if this is someone new, it's like they're stuck on an idea of what they want for themselves, and they see this in you. What's going to happen here moving forward? The Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, the Ten of Wands, yeah, and the Five of Swords. You're going to be conflicted what to do with this. You're going to be like, I wasn't ready for this. What do I do with this? This wasn't... There's pressure in expressing yourself here and what it is that you want. Like, and you weren't anywhere prepared for it. What's going to happen here? Queen of Cups. There's emotions here. You're emotionally invested in some way. The Four of Swords is there, so you're having to reevaluate how you really feel about this person or the situation. The Ten of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Your responsibility is that, like, you may feel the weight of this too because this may affect other people around you or family or something like that. You're having to take responsibility for the Ten of Cups. That's where the pressure is too here, is trying to please everybody or not wanting to upset someone, or how your decision will matter or affect a situation. Five of Swords, the Six of Wands. I do feel like you overcome this challenge, this conflict, this challenge that you're having mentally. I feel like you do overcome it. King of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. You're committing to someone or something here. You're giving something an opportunity. You're creating some kind of plan for yourself. You overcome whatever challenges mentally that you're experiencing. And you recognize your loyalty of what it is that you want. King of Swords. Knight of Swords. This is about seizing the moment here. There's an opportunity here. I feel like you're conflicted about it, but I do feel like that you do take it. What happens? Some of you may not. I mean, you have free will. Five of Pentacles is here, though. What is this about? The Nine of Swords. There's fear of leaving someone out in the cold, or the Wheel of Fortune. There's fear of how things are going to change moving forward. You may have to leave something out in the cold. This could be leaving someone out in the cold for good. You know, like this is... tell me more about that, Five of Pentacles. This is part of the pressure that you're feeling. The Hierophant. Following the rules. For some of you, you may be kind of going against your morals or values when it comes to this situation. Not everybody, but leaving tradition out in the cold, you know, leaving a Nine of Swords here. Two of Pentacles. Making a decision. Nine of Swords again. A Wheel of Fortune. I pulled two cards. Page of Wands and Strength. Yeah, your curiosity is big here. Curiosity almost kind of gets the better of you, or it's just like being curious about what could happen is the biggest part of this, and this is what kind of leads you towards this. I do feel like y'all take this opportunity. Whatever it is, I feel like you're taking the opportunity, but I also feel like you're worried a lot and very overwhelmed because of your priorities or the situation or within yourself or it's just others around you? What is your biggest concern here about this person? The Nine of Pentacles. And your independence. Nine of Cups. And the Seven of Wands. Someone being able to give to you in the way that you need. Or having what it is that you need. Having to set some boundaries in something too is here. The Magician. Having to use all your resources and everything that you've learned to try to set some boundaries in this situation. The Knight of Cups. The Five of Cups. That's a loss, you know. Some of you may have to leave someone else behind, or it's a feeling of something that you haven't fully gotten over because like something new is happening. So it's like knowing that this could be play out for you. This could be what the best thing is for you, or this could be that your opportunity. Like, what if this is your person, you know, or what if this is it? And it's having that idea or thought of leaving the past in the past, you know, or leaving someone or something behind. And feeling the weight or responsibility of that. And whether or not something would be able to provide for you and give you what you need. And I feel like you're seeing this situation or this person as being able to offer you some sort of independence or giving to you in some kind of way. It's giving you what you need. Making you feel like a certain way, like nurtured in some way or something like that. Look, dream come true is there. Two of Swords, yeah, you have a big decision to make here when it comes to this person that's coming in. There it is, the Lovers. The Empress is there in reverse with the King of Cups and the Sun and the Four of Cups. There's something to do with seeing a situation and seeing how it could grow, or you could grow with it, you know, like, and wanting to choose that for yourself, but then also feeling pressure or weight from others or the situation or what would result in, how it will affect others in some way. So it's a very hard situation, right? It's a very hard... I don't know why that is. Something's hidden in this, or you're worried about keeping something hidden or keeping it to yourself in some way. Unexpected income. That's it. Yeah, you don't see this coming. This is unexpected here. This could be someone coming towards you, obviously. Messages here, though. With 27, 7, 2, making a choice, 7, what's in alignment with you. And expectation, and what you're expecting here in the situation. And Thief. Either you feel like your child is here. So this could have to do with family, like being afraid of this. How it affects, you know, your children, or how it affects a child, or this could also just be like a new beginning, you know, and not wanting to take this opportunity away from yourself. But also being kind of worried or afraid of the hiddenness or the lies or any kind of deception here, an illusion. Is this real? You know, that kind of feeling is there. Expectation is here, but I don't feel like that you were expecting this. This is what, again, makes it so difficult. Let's see. What do I want to get? I want to get a timeline for this, which I haven't done for all the readings, but for y'all, I don't know why I feel... The timing of you having to make this choice. Tell me about that, please. Some estimate of time when this will happen. Well, one turned over. It's the next new moon, number 49. You also have a couple of days, number 31. It's time to move forward. and let it be a mystery. So this is a new cycle, right? This is like you having this realization of needing to kind of move on, needing to move forward from something. It gives you that feeling. And let it be a mystery as far as when this actually occurs or comes about, you know? Set your intentions here with that new moon energy. Okay, let's get some advice. These have been really different. They're always different. These are different. Tell me about pile 3. Oh, my friend is still blowing me up, guys. Number 5, advancement. She's going off about somebody. I just know it. You're about to level up. Prepare yourself to take the next step in your life and show the universe that you're ready. Number 5. Yeah, so this is going to cause... This is an advancement, and you know it. That's why it's so difficult, because I do feel like with this opportunity, there is a loss. Like, you have to let go of something, too. And mentally, that's conflicting. You may not have to let go, but it may cause some significant changes around what's important around you or the people around you. You know, change is always, you know, somewhat difficult when we're used to the idea of something. But you're just wanting to make sure this isn't an illusion, you know. And almost there, number 20. 20 is about making a decision. It's judgment. It's renewal energy. You're almost there. Don't give up. If you keep following the same path, you will soon reach your dream goal. And look, abundantly gifted. There's some kind of gift coming through. 69 is here, so Cancer energy is there. You are powerfully favored, supernaturally gifted, and will be abundantly successful in this lifetime. Believe in your gifts. Interesting. Okay. Let's get one of these. Can I have one overall message to leave pile 3 with? Thank you. Number 1, all in perfect timing. So timing is relevant. It will happen when it's meant to. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be there to help you in every step of the way. You'll have an opportunity coming in from someone. It's going to cause some stuff. But I feel like some good things are going to happen. And this is a decision that y'all are going to have to make on y'all's own free will. You know, this is y'all's decision. Y'all have free will. I don't know the situation. I don't know the variables. I don't know what you're what you're so worried about exactly, you know. So, but this is who's coming towards you, okay? What other, anything else? Y'all got 2. Communication and self-love. Yeah, communication is big here with this situation. Wonder how the other person's feeling. Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness, and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will make asses out of everyone, including the person who came up with that. I can't say that word, guys. I mean, it's just, you know, it just won't come out of my mouth. So, anyway, you're the best. No, you are. Self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show my love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? This is a battle within yourself. You know, it's you trying to figure out what's the best thing to do for you with a lot of other things that tie into that. And because it is an opportunity for you. So in your head, it's like, what if I don't take this and this is my opportunity? You know, it's just like, there's just a lot. There's just a lot of going back and forth that's here. But self-love, having love for yourself and what it is that you really want, staying committed and true to yourself and what that is. Yeah. There's some kind of talent for some of you that you have, or hidden talent, or you're gifted in some kind of way. And this opportunity is attached to that in some sense. That's not everybody's message, but don't worry about the things you can't control. That's what this is. It's like worrying about how everything else is going to fit into place. And some things sometimes we have to make hard decisions, or decisions for ourselves where we don't have all the answers of how everything's going to work. You just know that this is what you feel called to. This is what you feel meant for. This is what you want to do. Choose happy. Live in the present. And then you have the bow tie. Yeah. So I want to say being a lady or being a gentleman. I don't know why I want to say that, but I was thinking ladies and gentlemen in my head. But it's like, it's kind of like around how you represent yourself, how you want to represent yourself here. There's something behind that, like who you want to be. I don't know what I even mean by that, but there you go. Yeah, B, V, M or W, H, D, and E. So this could be a W2. Wed is there. Yep. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave you here. So thanks so much, guys, for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness, of course. I hope this helps. Good luck, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 4. So if y'all chose number 6, Bond, this will be your reading. So, obviously, you have the heart here and the 2 crows. So this is, I feel like, someone that you have a bond with, or you will. There's not really a whole lot more I can pull from this card besides that heart does have wings, and they're together in this. So having a bond, having a connection. 6 is the Lovers in tarot as well. So that could be something here that's coming towards you, or someone that's coming towards you wanting that. So let's start. I've been doing all of these differently. Sorry about that. I have been doing all these readings kind of different depending on what oracles I'm getting. So I'm going to go for y'all, since we're talking about a bond or a connection, I'm going to go for these. This is the love oracles from the Simplistic Mystic. Okay. Who's coming towards you? Number 6, bond for pile 4. Who's coming towards you? Who's coming towards pile 4? Who's coming towards pile 4? Proposal. Okay, love offer, engagement, arrangement, wish come true, text message, communication, news, phone call, and direct message. You have addiction here, toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, and obsession. It doesn't mean that it's bad, so just hang in there. You have home here, comfort, safety, belonging, and shelter, and soulmate. Bottom of the deck, you have signs and synchronicities, coincidence, signal, hint, and message from the spirit, message from the universe. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I feel like you're getting a proposal here from somebody. This could be somebody that's wanting to engage in some things here with this home energy. This is coming from a soulmate. This may be something that you've already kind of seen a sign with, some kind of message universe is giving you here to know this is coming. 222 could be relevant. But you have this, like, this is not a coincidence kind of thing. This one's going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and get the tarot. I'm going to start shuffling. Because the reason I keep saying that, I feel like, I mean, who knows? Addiction at home could just be somebody that's wanting to get together and, yeah, and the Nine of Swords is here with the Queen of Cups. Be careful of this person, though. I have to say that, okay? Because there is this energy here of someone that is feeling a particular way, and maybe, like, you're somebody that can make them feel better. So, that's maybe what addiction is coming from. But let's just see what the tarot brings before we get too far into that. This could just simply mean, like, going to someone's home and, like, you know, having a couple of drinks or something. Because it does say drinks on there. But I have to be honest, I am feeling like this. It feels like somebody using you, though. You know, like there's a feeling of it. We'll just see how it plays out. Okay, why is a proposal here? What is this about? That wiggled its way out of there weird. King of Swords. So this is kind of somebody that's, they could be a air sign. This is Aquarius here. It can be a Gemini or a Libra as well. Let's move these up. Okay. Tell me about the text message. What is this communication? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Maybe this person's already lost an opportunity from you once, or you initially may turn this person down, but they keep kind of trying. This could be some kind of conversation around not getting a chance or opportunity or something like that. Why is this addiction? Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Be careful of this. This feels like a temporary fix, you know? Why is home here? The Hanged Man. Someone stuck at home, someone stuck at their house, or someone not being able to go somewhere. This could also just represent seeing the situation in a different way when it comes to this comfort, like being comfortable with somebody. You know, I think that's what this person really is craving here, is what you bring, the way you make them feel. And there's this like sense of comfortability that's here. Soulmate. That's the Four of Wands in reverse. Ooh, this could be somebody that you were married to at one point. This could also be like maybe a temporary. This feels temporary. Or maybe your relationship going into this, like, is this somebody that you just kind of, you're just around, or you just kind of hang out with, you know, you kind of use each other maybe? I don't know. This feels weird. Why is the King of Swords here? So it's not what I was expecting. The Wheel of Fortune, that can be like second chances or doing something differently or going back to someone or something, you know. Ace of Wands in reverse. Judgment. You initially may turn this down, I feel like. This is somebody that's, I think you've already been with this person, and I think they're wanting to be with you again, but it may be very sexual, very lustful, like very, maybe because you feel comfortable with each other. I don't know. There's this like, why is the Ten of Cups here with addiction? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're an option for them to make them feel good in the moment, you know, and this could be for both of you. I don't know. Why is it? No, you don't get no judgment from me here, okay? In this situation at all. This is also like, if this is also like the way that you're seeing this, just because, no judgment from me. I'm a 40-year-old divorced woman that's been divorced twice. So I see relationships all kinds of different ways, right? It makes your mind kind of venture off into the different scenarios and things when you've already had so much experience. So why is the Hanged Man here? Page of Cups. Yeah, this is the offer. Think about it. Just think about it. Why is the Four of Wands here in reverse? The Page of Wands. You do think about it. Tell me, what's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? The Five of Cups. Something didn't go as according to plan before, or this person wasn't honest, or they're asking you to be. They're trying to create some kind of bond between the two of you. And it's a bond where you have kind of a toxic attachment. I mean, there's an attachment between the two of you, but it's to feel a need, I feel like. Why is Judgment in the Ace of Wands in the reverse? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's this independence that's around this. Maintaining independence. Sounds like a disaster, but why is that Ten of Cups with that Seven of Cups? I pulled two cards. The Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. You may be holding a grudge with this person in some kind of way, or you have a King and Queen of Pentacles, of Swords here. So again, it's this feeling of this being... I feel like this person's going to be really honest with you about what they're asking of you here. They're not like... This is a bond, right? This is like a decision between two people. It's not like this person's trying to pressure you or anything like that. I think that they're trying to be very clear here so they avoid this Five of Cups, which could be a mistake or a regret. And this could also be someone wanting another chance after that has already happened. But it's like you initially turn this down because I feel like this isn't something that you're even thinking about or wanting. But I also feel like you also have some boundaries here when it comes to being an option or being a choice. But you kind of put it in the back of your mind like, well, this would be an option or choice for me, you know, but I don't think you know how you feel about it. Why is that Page of Cups here with that Hanged Man? This is somebody telling you to think about it. Figure out what would feel right for you, you know? Nine of Wands in reverse. And this is kind of like someone insinuating, well, if you want to, it's there. Like the option or opportunity is there. Think about how you feel. If it's too much for you, if you can't handle it, if you don't... This is like somebody trying not to get emotions involved here. Five of Cups. They may have made that mistake in the past. Yeah, I don't know. This is somebody that's trying not to be emotionally involved in some kind of way. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but this is what's coming out in the reading. Why is the Five of Wands here with the Four of Wands in reverse? There's some kind of history here. You have a Four of Wands, a Four of Swords. This is reevaluating it. Reevaluating the soulmate connection, the relationship. This person's proposing to you, trying again at a situation, but keeping emotions out of it, or not making the same mistake, or being reasonable in the situation. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel like for some of you, this person may be getting over someone else, or again, this is someone that's trying to not make a mistake with you, or not trying to take anything from you, or something like this. I don't know. This person, it feels like what they're doing is they're coming to you and offering you what they know they can offer you, and they're just trying to be very straightforward, very upfront about it. And there's this like idea of you still having your own commitment. Like, what's the point? What is this for though? What's the point? Well, temporary fulfillment. having this person as an option. But this does two things to you. It makes you feel a certain way. It makes you feel like, you're not an option. But then it also it plants some seeds where it gives you something to think about, if that makes sense. What in the heck is going on here? What does this person really want? The Knight of Wands in reverse. They don't want to have to commit. This is someone that just wants you around to have you, to be able to have access to you. This is someone that doesn't, they want to be able to come and go as they please. I don't know. I don't like this, but I don't feel like the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Is someone that doesn't want to have to be obligated, to spend time or energy here. The Six of Wands. They're trying to tell you that, though. Like, this is just what somebody's looking for. What is this? Why is this person in this energy? Justice. Libra, clarify. The Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Maybe this relationship can't really go anywhere, or this is just like, this is just like a friendship, or this is the bond, the Three of Cups. With Justice. The Eight of Wands in the reverse is like someone that they don't want to miscommunicate, like what they're asking of you or what they want with this. They don't want anything more than like a friendship here. Just so you're aware of that. And this could maybe all this is. Maybe this is someone that's saying, hey, I see you as a friend. I just want to be a friend. But, you're not going to get anything else from me. I'm independent. I want my independence. I want to be able to come and go as I please. I don't want to be questioned. I don't want to be emotionally involved with someone right now. But I want a companion, I feel like this came out in a reading a while ago. Why is that Eight of Pentacles here in reverse? The Hierophant. I just feel like this is someone that doesn't want to do things in the same way. They want to create something differently. Six of Wands. King of Wands. Leo energy. With the Six of Wands. It's like juggling that snake on his nose. I honestly feel like this person's asking the impossible from you, to be honest. Because I feel like situations like this always go wrong, right? This is like a bad idea. Strength is here. Leo energy. The Two of Swords. Where are you at with this person? Where are you at here with this person? The Emperor. So you see this person as a divine counterpart. This could be somebody that you're married. You may be married to this person, or you were. Curiosity may get the better of you in this, though. I said that in another reading, too. The Two of Swords. Did you hear that? I think that's just my mail. Maybe. Package. Yeah, this Two of Swords here is a decision here. It's going to take some strength here to make this decision. It's going to be really hard because I feel like you see this person as a divine counterpart. This person may be like everything that you need or everything you feel like you want, but they don't want that. Like, this maybe not be what you wanted or want, That's difficult. Like, this is the person that you would get everything you want from, but they're not offering you that. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Aries, Sagittarius. This is somebody that's wanting to compromise with you. Two of Wands in reverse, though. Bad decision. I feel like you're looking at this and going, this feels like not a good thing to do. Queen of Wands in reverse. What is that about? Are you mad at this person for some reason? Four of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse. This person may have done something to you in the past that upset you somehow. So it's hard for you to see this as even an opportunity. Even though you're seeing this person still as a Emperor upright. They may have just done something to you that made you feel or this person, you may look at this person and they may make you feel very insecure in some way. Like not good enough in some way or something like that. Why is Temperance here? Sagittarius. Yeah, the Five of Swords. You're conflicted with this. You don't know. Maybe even somewhat kind of. I just think that what is the deal with all the confliction and the decisions? Well, we're fixing to be in Libra season, and Libra is the 7th house, which is about relationship and decisions and fairness. Being cooperative, balancing things out. So I guess that makes sense. The Five of Swords, it's like the confusion or conflict, which is what? Because this person may have done something here to you in the past. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. See? It's there again. Why is this person only offering you this, though? It's not really telling me. The Five of Pentacles. What does that mean? The Lovers in reverse. For some reason, this person feels like they can't choose this relationship, or there's something missing from this. The Chariot in reverse. They can't move forward with this relationship. This is all like they can give you. They can't move forward with this relationship. Why the Five of Pentacles, though? Tower in reverse. Something's already significant has happened here. That's coming up as a loss. Gemini, Scorpio, and Cancer. Why is the Lovers in reverse? The Moon in reverse. I don't know. There's a choice that was made here that's made as some kind of significant loss, where this person can't choose you, won't choose you, can't choose you. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Or this could result in that, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse with the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, there's an inability to be able to move forward with this, or a lack of investment that's here. Okay, so I can't just keep digging into the past. This isn't what this reading is about, but there's something that's here. Tower moment. Something occurred where it prevents this relationship from moving forward, or for this person to choose you in this relationship. But this is someone that still feels a connection or has this bond here with you. So there's this, this could just be a need to have a friendship. I don't know. I do feel like it's deeper than that. But this definitely puts you in your head as an option, where you're kind of tossing it around or thinking about it, but like it's not going to give you what you ultimately want. And this may just be something temporary as well. They're trying to talk you into something, but you're looking at it as this is a bad idea. How are you feeling about this exactly? This Six of Swords in reverse is going back to something. Going back to a bad situation even. The Three of Swords. You feel like you're just going to get hurt in this situation. Yeah, Yeah. So your mindset, I feel like it's in the right place. The Magician in reverse. It's not going to go the way you already know this. You know this. You know that this is probably a bad situation. You know you're probably going to get your heart broken, and you know it's like not going to go the way that you want, or the way that you is being kind of written up. The Sun in reverse. You feel like you're just going to be disappointed here. Page of Pentacles. You've already learned this lesson once before. So, but there's another side of you that is curious. How curious are you? You know, that's causing you enough to reevaluate what the possibilities of what could happen. You know, so decision. Guys, this is just going to come through a lot in the readings for the next little bit, because we're fixing to go into Libra season, and you know you're going to have to, there's this balancing act and making decisions that's taking place from what's been revealed or shown to you already. That's what this is here too. Yeah. Evaluation. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate the situation. And sacrifice. Giving up something now for a future reward. And self-limiting beliefs. Negative thoughts creating a roadblock in your life. So again, this is you trying to make sense of this, you know, and what you would be sacrificing. And if this would hold you back, you know, in some kind of way. And acceptance here. Accept past and current situations. Work through issues gracefully. All these readings have been kind of left with, you know, like, what to say. Let's get some messages. Why not? Let's do these, actually. See what this person would say to you. Sabotage, ego. Maybe you hurt this person's ego at some point or something. What would this person say to pile 4 if they could say anything? Time just fell on the floor. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. There's this feeling of not fully letting each other go that's here that I can't really fully pinpoint. Running, yeah. I don't want to run anymore. Give me some more. Reminiscing, yeah, that's it. I miss our inside jokes. You're like home to this person in some way or shape or form. There's a sense of security with you. But there's like obligations or stipulations to this in some way, and I can't really explain that. Unworthy, yeah, you're a better person than I am. And daydreaming, I'm always longing for you. There's this feeling of, I don't know, maybe at some point maybe you made this person feel unworthy, and so you may feel like that they keep making you feel that way, like it's you have this soul contract with this person that just keeps kind of playing out. What is that I'm feeling? What is it? Let's see if we can pull. Let's just use the tarot. Actually, I need a different deck. What is this? This bond, this connection. You may be bound to this person by something. What is this connection? What is this bond? What is this repetitive? Yeah, Empress. This is teaching you something about yourself when it comes to worthiness. And recognizing, this is a lesson here for you guys. This has to do, and this could be with this person too, you mirror this in each other, of what your worthiness and what you're capable of, what you are going to allow and what you don't allow, and what you believe is right for yourself, you know? And strength here at the bottom, and being internally strong around that. It's a feeling of 2 people that one person feels unworthy because of that person, and the other person feels the same. And you keep kind of reliving that in some way, shape, or form over and over. And it's gradually, it's making you want to choose differently for yourself of what you deserve, what you're worthy of. Because this is a situation I feel like that keeps hurting you. But it also feels very familiar at the same time. So despite that familiarity and despite that feeling of security, it's understanding that even though that's there, it's not good for you at the same time. And believing in yourself enough to where you want something different for yourself. It's like kind of going back to what's comfortable or what's safe to you in your mind, even if it's not really that safe. It's like being in a situation. Let's just say, I don't know why I keep wanting to say this, but let's just say you have a father that is, kind of like an ticking time bomb. And you've learned to adapt to that behavior. And so he becomes predictable. His actions become predictable. So you know what you're going to experience. You already are in that mindset. And so, which is a trauma response. But anyway, so you just kind of adapt to it. And for you, it gives a sense of security or safety to it. Because you've adapted to someone's behavior. You know the moves they're going to make. You know them in a particular way. Even if that's not good. Even if they're not good or they do things a certain way. It's like you're prepared because you already know it's coming. And there's a weird mind, mess up with that. Where to you, this person in a way is kind of providing that sense of security. Even though you know they're going to end up hurting you probably. And it's finally removing yourself from that. That's what we're seeing here. Does that make sense? But you have to make that move. That's up to you. That's your challenge here. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I want. I want this. Okay. So if that all made sense. Seemed kind of confusing somewhat. Okay. Basically, falling back into toxic patterns because they bring some kind of familiarity along with them is what you're needing to kind of get away from here. What is the most limiting beliefs that keep me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first thought that comes to your mind? If you're not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. That's something to think about. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? Oh, I can say that. How will this change your results? Remember that your belief is rooted of your result. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. I feel like I really screwed that up. You may feel like that though. Like you have an opportunity to do what's right for yourself, and then you keep choosing the wrong thing, or you keep kind of messing it up. Release, or maybe this person feels that way. Number 7 here, release your creative and your energies. Make use of them in your life. So there could be something here you can do that can be giving back to you, giving you some kind of abundance in a way. Number 11, 7-11 is here. July the 11th could be important. What is that? Cancer energy, actually. The time is right. There's time again. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. Number 11. So putting yourself in the position to win, putting yourself in alignment with what you already know or believe in yourself, following through with it. Okay, let's get one more of these and we'll get some initials and charms to close. Number 18, thrive. Make the best of the blessings in your life and concentrate on what's working. Your angels are clearing the way for you. This is like, I'm not saying like in this reading it's not telling you what to do, right? It's just telling you what's coming, but this is kind of like insinuating that looking at something and maybe changing the way you're looking at it, but doing, like setting some boundaries there, or doing it the way that you feel like is right for you. It means like you don't have to let things go altogether, but you can, you can still allow yourself to be a part of maybe a connection or a bond, but you also have to understand like where your boundaries are with that, and when you need to create that distance to prevent you from being put in a situation that you know is not worthy of you or not what you deserve, right? Okay. Now I'm going to go take a nap. I'm exhausted. I've been working my butt off lately, and I'm tired today. Okay. Oh boy, we have the mop, so cleaning up the mess. We have Hop here too. Okay, so we have P, O, H, M, or W, N, and K. And then you have be a nice human, so doing this gracefully or nicely. Don't worry about the things you can't control. That's popular today. Focus on the good. You become what you believe. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave you right here. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness, of course. Good luck to y'all. Hope this helps, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.